This program was probably the most incredible experience I have ever had the privilege to take part on. I got to experience so many different things throughout Israel that I never would have got the privilege to.
I was sitting there thinking, do I want to go? Do I want to not go? My dad, he said to me, you know, this would be such a good opportunity. I'm so glad I listened to him. It's truly touching. It's changing. It's life-changing. It's an amazing trip. I don't think you could not send your kid.
I very much believe in personalized learning. I don't believe in a one-size-fits-all approach, but Israel breaks all the rules. Because while it's a one-size-fits-all, it provides personalized learning for any type of Jew, from any type of context, from any type of home or any type of school. Every single child can gain something from this incredible place, and it allows them to tap into something special, make it their own, and form their own Jewish identity.
On the program, friendships definitely became a lot stronger, and you probably develop new relationships with people you probably never even expect you would. There were times where you would even speak to people who you haven't for years, and you'd realize that you have always had this bond with them. And even with the people who you were so close with before, somehow you got even closer with them. Somehow it just happened.
And if you're thinking, you know, oh, it's 6 weeks, it's so long, the 6 week flies. It is, you're with all your friends, and it just like, there's not one, as she said, there's not one dull moment. So I highly encourage everyone to go.
From the first time going to the Western Wall, I stood there trying to make it have meaning, and I think that didn't work for me. But as the weeks moved on and I built meaning for myself and for Jerusalem and having a connection to Israel, the last time I just could not stop crying. I was sitting on the floor, bawling in tears, and it really felt like the wall and I were one, and everything I had, all my meaning and everything that was in my head, I said everything, and I really felt like I had become a much more mature woman and a lot more independent.
There was me and about 30 other boys, and we found a small synagogue just in a side street, and we walked inside, and there was singing and passion and excitement like I'd never seen before. I don't know any of them, but for some reason we were all just dancing and singing together, and we were all reunited, and it was just such a sense of togetherness that I felt. And it was in that synagogue that I realized what it means to be Jewish, and to be Jewish in Israel with your brothers.
It was a journey like no other. To do recreational things, to do educational programs. We went to everywhere you can think of, and we spent so much time getting to know the people and the culture, and I really think that anyone who is given the opportunity to go to Israel should really take it.
I know that I've grown. I've become more independent. I don't have to rely on people as much. I've learnt so much about myself that I had no idea before. The program itself made me realize who I am and who I want to be.
The greatest educational moments I've ever had have been with Youth to Israel programs, Y2I. But what's been even more meaningful sometimes is to be in Sydney, Australia, and to sit with parents that could never even dream about sending their children overseas, let alone to Israel, about being able to pay that sum of money. And yet, with the generosity of donors, they have done nothing short of changing lives. Tears streaming down faces of Holocaust survivor children, thinking about the fact that they are fulfilling the dreams of their parents and grandparents because their children are having the opportunity to go home to Israel, even for a moment, to learn just a little bit and bring it back to share with their family.
We come back with such a strong message that so many people want to experience it for themselves. And we come back with so many bonds and so many lessons and so many things that we want to share with other people that everyone wants to be a part of it. And the bigger it gets, the more stories we have.
What I've seen is people that come back as ambassadors. I've seen more active members of our community. I've seen better children, better friends, better students, and ultimately Jews that feel more connected to their heritage.
3, 2, 1!